Hey guys, let me scoot my camera over a little bit. I'm a little off center. Okay, so today is Monday, August 29th, and you know what that means. It means that tomorrow at 8:30, I will be checking in to Kaiser Harbor City to have my VSG surgery, my gastric sleeve. I am super excited, but my energy level is a little low because I have been fasting for the last 48 hours on nothing but liquids. So I wanted to make this video because it's really important that I kind of get out what's on my mind, where I am, for anybody who is thinking about this journey or anybody who is actually like currently on this journey right now. There are just some things that like I wish I had have known, I wish I had done, some things that worked out great for me. So we're gonna get into it. First, you know what we do our housework. So I want to let you guys know on my most doctors are the same, but as far as my 48-hour liquid diet, they want nothing in your stomach. Okay, from what I understand, if they cut and have you have something in your stomach, that stuff can potentially get into your abdominal cavity, and you could get a possible infection or other complications can occur. So you want to make sure that you really listen and do not eat anything. I've had a few people, tell you about their experiences where they're like, well, 24 hours is all I need, or some people kind of ventured off from their liquid diet. I just have stuck to these things, so I'm going to share those with you. So first, of course, the Premier. This protein is from Costco. It has 30 grams of protein. It's only 160 calories. So on my nothing but liquid diet, I'm drinking about 4 or 5 of these a day. In between those, so I'm gonna say 4. So yesterday I had 4 of these. Okay, 4 of these. I had about 64 maybe plus fluid ounces of water. Here and there. Also these from Trader Joe's. Hopefully it's not a mirror view when you guys see this, but they have a savory broth, chicken flavor broth that I bought. It's like $2 or something like that, $2.99 for a box of 12. They come in packets like this, and I have a water cooler that has a hot side, so I usually fill up about 8 ounces of water, sometimes 6, because too much water it'll be kind of bland. There's 360 milligrams of sodium per pouch, but that's pretty low considering the other brands I saw. So, and it's actually reduced sodium, so that is pretty low. So I drink maybe 1 or 2 cups of these, like for something different. Also, for your clear diet, you can do Jello. Never been a fan of Jello, but when you do this, and I'm also guessing post-surgery I'm gonna enjoy it more as well. Sugar-free Jello is really good. The doctor said they do consider this to be clear diet, part of clear diet liquid, not regular Jello. Okay, sugar-free. This is the thing. Sugar-free does not have the good flavors. They just don't. You have like strawberry, orange, lemon, and green, whatever flavor green is. The regular Jello, oh my gosh, they had like strawberry lemonade. This one's mango. I bought it, and my husband was like, well, maybe we can mix it together, but I'm gonna ask the doctor tomorrow. Like, if I mix strawberry with mango, like, is that cool? He's probably gonna say no, but the point is, you never know until you ask. So get you some Jello. Last, my lifesaver. I was talking about this the last video, and I actually got the pack. So I got this from Costco. It's Crystal Light. There are 16 pouches in this bag, and each pouch makes 1 liter. Oh, 2 quarts, which is 8 cups. So you add 8 cups of water to this 1 pouch. Now what I do is a little non-traditional. I have my 64-ounce smart water bottle that I just keep refilling. So I take about half of that and pour into, shake it up. It's amazing. And this pouch, 16 pouches, was $5 and some change from Costco. Costco's your lifesaver. If you go to like Albertsons or something, you're gonna get 5 of these packs for like $6 or $7. Get 16 from Costco for $5. Okay. So those are the things that's been helping me get through. Aside from those things, I haven't eaten anything. So just be prepared for that. Okay. Now, I don't have a list because I love to shoot from the dome. That's just how I do. But I have a top, we'll say 5 to 10 things that I noticed, I wish I had have known or done, or things that I did do that worked for me that I want to kind of encourage you to do, okay? If you're watching me for the first time, I would strongly suggest you go back maybe 2 videos just so you can get a feel of who I am, what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, so that you can feel a little more comfortable with how I speak and all that stuff. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay with me. So, day before surgery, how am I feeling? I am actually feeling weird because I'm not nervous at all. And I think it's because I've dealt and struggled with my weight for so long that I'm finally grateful that I'm dealing with this in a way that can really bring about change. So I would say for anybody feeling a little nervous and anxious, really think about that and ask yourself, what am I nervous about? What am I anxious about? Processing that with a friend or a partner will really help you bring your anxiety levels down. Me, quite frankly, I picked one of the best doctors, Harvard graduate. Kaiser is wonderful. I have some friends who were in a Kaiser options class, which is a 12-week class you have to take before they can approve your surgery, who are at the hospital now, who had their surgery back in July, and they're doing great. I don't think I'm gonna die. Do you feel like that? You do think about it. You know, I did give my husband my life insurance information. You know, the Aflac lady at my job, I'm like, if it pops off and the Lord called me home, y'all gonna be okay. So just being honest, those are conversations you have to have so you can be prepared. But I'm not even feeling like that. It's like a 30, 45-minute surgery, if that. And I'm in a good place in case something does happen. So I would say the first thing to do is really process through your feelings and emotions so that you are really in the present. You are in the moment. You don't want to be stressing over, 3 weeks from now or still worry about something you can't change when you're a day out, less than 24 hours out from surgery. So that's number one. Number two, now this may not be for everybody. I love all the people of the world, however, it is a little obvious that I am a person of color, and we tend to have to be prepared when it comes to our hair. So if you are a woman of color or a man of color who happens to have longer hair or thicker hair like I do, it's very important that you prepare. What you don't want is to be sitting up in the hospital looking like who did it and why. That's just a little saying that means with your hair all over your head, because you're going to be resting. You will get up and you will walk, but you'll be laying back. And so if you have a ponytail that might be irritating, you might have it up here in a ponytail that may be too much tension on your head. You may just say, well, I'm just going to throw it in 2 ponytails or whatever it is, and you get to toss it and turn it, and now your hair is not as smooth as when you first came in. So less than 30 minutes ago, one of my good friends, Shanice, here in Long Beach, came by. And I mean, she did my hair in maybe 25-30 minutes, but I have some cornrows, and it's just with some Kankalon hair, really quick, really simple. But as you can see, my braids are on the side of my head so that when I lay back, I won't be it won't be like a lump or anything back there. So I would just say, consider having that lined up. What are you going to do with your hair? You think you might be in the hospital for just one night. There may be complications. Your doctor may say, I don't feel comfortable sending you home. And now you found yourself in the hospital for 2 days or 3 days. I've had classmates recently in the last week or two, I had that happen to them. So make arrangements for your hair, and I don't know, maybe the white ladies, maybe you get a roller set or a perm rod or something. Maybe you want to wait to get that because you're going to be laying on it. So I don't know. But I just want to extend that thought to everybody in YouTube land. Okay, moving on to number 3. Get your affairs in order as far as the time you decide you're going to have out for surgery. The biggest mistake I think I made was I worked all the way up until today. I don't know what I was thinking. My mother is a hard worker, and she tends to go, not really considering herself. And I think I inherited that from her, because I have friends who have the surgery. They took off the 3 days prior to surgery. They're like, no more work for me. And I'm like, so Friday comes and my husband's like, you should have took off. I'm like, you're right. When I started the fast Sunday, sorry, this is a nose ring in case you're like, what is she picking at? It hits my nose and it itches. So Sunday, I'm on the diet, the liquid diet. I'm feeling tired. I'm like, oh my goodness. What was I thinking? And sure enough, Monday morning comes, I'm laying in the bed like, because I don't have any energy. I'm going off nothing but liquids. It's hot. It was cooling off. Now it's hot all of a sudden. I'm here in Long Beach, California. And my husband just looked at me this morning. He said, you should have took the day off. And I'm like, you're right. So what I did was I got to work. I'm a case manager. I work for a nonprofit. I have about 40 clients that I work with. So what I did was I had been updating my files and getting everything together the last 2 weeks. Today I said, you know what? I told my boss, based off of my diet and medications and stuff like that, this is not a good thing for me to be here all the way till 5:30, and I have to be at the hospital tomorrow morning at 8:30. I'm gonna take a half day. I'm going home. And she said, no problem. So I want to give you the advice: take enough time off prior to surgery to just be prepared for how your body's gonna feel. You need to stay hydrated, and if you walk in too lethargic, they may not operate on you. So take off enough time. The other thing is, take enough time after surgery. My doctor gave me anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. I only took off 3 with the option of that last 4th week. So this is the other thing. If your job offers supplemental insurance, so I have Aflac. I have short-term disability through them. I have accident policy. I have a hospital policy. And I have life insurance. So this means that I will be paid off for short-term disability. I will be paid out for my surgery, which is being in the hospital overnight and all the other stuff. And I also have accidental, in case like an accident happens to one of my family members. Sometimes you don't have the money to get the crutches and the bandages and all that stuff. So look into that. If you're thinking about this type of surgery or maternity leave, sometimes it's not affordable. I budgeted. It comes out of my check automatically, but it's good for me and my family because it's 5 of us. So you never know. So definitely look out for that. Let's see here. Clothes. So tomorrow when I go to the hospital, they said dress comfortably, and that's what I'm going to do, because if you've been to the hospital, you know you come about that bra, possibly them panties. I don't know. Depends on the procedure you're having. And you're going to have on this gown. So you don't want to roll up in there all dressed to the T, to the 7s, to the 9s, whatever they call it. It's not that serious. So I'm going to have on a sports bra and a dress and some drawers somewhere. I'm going to put some drawers on. But the point is, I'm going to be very comfortable because I'm coming up out of it anyway as soon as I get there. I washed this weekend my laundry, and I kind of separated my clothes into loose-fitting clothes that I can put on easily as I'm recovering. So I'm not digging through clothes and finding stuff. I'm bringing a book to the hospital. I'm bringing Netflix and Hulu for my phone. I'm going to definitely binge on that. Got some great shows that showed up on there. I'm going to bring a journal so I can write some stuff down. And just kind of be thinking about, and I want you guys to understand, for me, first of all, pause right there. Listen, this pimple just decided to show up. He's here, so welcome. This is Mr. Pimple. I want to get that out the way because he's just, in the camera. So anyway, I want to just express to people that your journey or the way that you choose to go through this is exactly that. It's your choice. I'm offering my experience to kind of help you get an idea. There are tons of videos on YouTube talking about their experience. I happen to be 29, black lady who struggled with weight my whole adult life, and I have 3 children and a husband, and this is how I'm getting through. There are some people who's doing this with no kids, no husband, having, maybe a hard time or having their own experiences. I'm just offering my tips for you. Take it or leave it. And I just say that because sometimes people, will get on here and say, well, why did you do this? And why did you say that? And it wasn't that hard for me. And that's great, babe. That was your experience. But I just want to kind of extend it out that I'm giving it to you for me. I can't give you anybody else's experience. So with all that being said, that's what I'm taking to the hospital to entertain me. I, for one, am very excited about going to the hospital because it's like a little mini vacation. I'm going to have nurses checking on me. I'm going to be the star of the show. I'm going to have great meds, a great doctor. I'm going to have juice and popsicles. And I'm just optimistic. I've always been like that. I'm excited. We're on a budget here in the house. We don't go on vacations like that. So this is like a vacation for me. So I'm very excited. Plus, I know that after I have the surgery, the scale's it's all down scale from there. Downhill, you get it down scale. So, the other thing is, get out and get your stuff now. Go get your chewable vitamins. Go get your proteins. I'll admit, I don't have everything. I still need to go get some unsweetened apple juice. I need to go pick up my chewable vitamins. I need to go pick up some more protein. I bought 2 boxes of the Premier, I believe. Babe, how many come in the box? 18 come in the box, and I've already, through most of them. So, and I also want to get the other protein. I forget what it's called. It's a clear protein that you can get. It's about $5 a bottle. That's a little more expensive, but if you want variety, you can go and get that protein. So I'll be getting that when I get paid, okay? Because $5 a bottle is very expensive. The other thing is, I had a conversation with my children I sit my kids down and I explain to them what mommy is doing, where mommy is going, why it's important. And my kids are aware. Now, will they tell my business? Absolutely. That's what kids do. We were at Bible study the other day, and I have some teenagers at the church that we do Bible study with. There's about 30 of them there. So we gather in a circle, and we link up arms, and we give prayer requests. So my daughter raised her hand to go first, and she's like, pray for my mom. She's having surgery. I'm like, oh my gosh. But it's one of those things where I want that type of fluidity in my household with my children. I do believe in children staying in their place, but I also believe in including them to help them process through stuff. So my children know, of course, me and my husband, we've been talking about it. He's nervous, but very supportive. My friends know. For me, you guys, it wasn't a secret. There are some people who have, even there's some famous people who have had the surgery done and are either not saying nothing or trying to pass it off like they just did this awesome job at losing the weight. I feel like transparency is the most comfortable place for me. And it also gives me the opportunity to plant seeds in people so they can thrive too. My husband always laughs at me about this because he's like, people ask me, oh, your hair is nice, or your purse. And I'll tell them, oh, girl, you can have the same purse for $8.99. I got it from such and such. Oh, this hair, oh, it looks like mine, but it's not. I only paid $6. And he's like, stop telling everybody. But I think that's just who I am, because I'm so tired of living in a world or being in a space where people are perpetuating this lie. I really look like this. My boobs really sit this high. My skin is really this. No, I don't have on no makeup. No. Oh, no. I don't go. Girl, stop. Or man, stop. Like, I don't want to live like that. I also feel like when you lie like that, you have to keep the lie up. I'm cool. I'm good on that. I got so much other stuff going on in my brain, the way I process information. Having lies is a whole other file that I have to maintain, and I don't want to maintain that file. So it's just not there. Have a conversation with your friends and family. And then the other thing is get some rest. Get your butt into bed. Learn how to go to sleep at a reasonable time and get up, because you got to remember, your body's going to be depleted of a lot of minerals and vitamins while you're going through the healing process, and you don't need to be dog tired while your body's trying to recuperate. Get some rest. And also get your bag ready. I'm going to go do that after I make this video. I'm going to make sure I get this up today, Monday. And I think that's about it. I mean, look, you guys, at the end of the day, this is something I've been really preparing for months. If you are Googling this and you're trying to get information, there are some people who have the opportunity to inquire about this and then set a date the next month. I highly suggest you don't do that. Get information, do your research. If your hospital is not offering any diet classes or healthy eating habit classes, or even if you have to take a diabetic course just to get information on how your diet is going to change, I would strongly suggest you get more information before you dive into the surgery. There are so many people who they showed us and shared with us about who gained the weight back. You can go to YouTube and type in VSG weight gain. And there's one lady, man, I was watching a lady video and she was just like, look, I gained like 50 pounds back. Ain't no excuse. I just wanted the food. And I'm like, that's not going to be me. So with all that being said, I do encourage you to do your research and make sure that you have in here, like, I'm ready. I hope the doctor lets me, go back to the gym earlier than 6 weeks, because I'm ready. I'm not even worried about the weight loss. I want to be toned to a point where I look good. Like, that wasn't all just weight loss surgery. She's been putting in work. And in the past, I've done that heavier, but just didn't get those type of results because my eating didn't match up. So, with all that being said, it's Monday and I have surgery tomorrow. I'm going to definitely have my husband filming me, going in, coming out. And I'm going to put it all together so that next Monday or Sunday, I can post this and you guys can find out, okay, so how'd it go, Kat? I'm really excited. Thank you guys for your support. And if you have any questions, you can inbox me. Find me on Facebook, Catherine Branchman. Instagram, Kat Branchman. I don't do Twitter. That's too much. I do Snapchat. I think my name is Slim Kitty. Don't ask. So see you guys later. Next time you see me, I'm gonna be a skinny gal on my way to being a skinny gal. Love you guys. Be safe. Bye.